right, so it's currently May 4th, and hold on, let me turn on my mic a bit. And I have had very big goals when it comes to my trading for a very long time. Since like 2024, I've said to myself every single year, this is the year I become a full time trader. I'm going to become a profitable trader. I'm going to quit my job, hit 10K a month, get a payout from Topstep. I've had all these like huge goals, right? And then you actually dig into the statistics of all this, and it's like a 0.2% rate or success rate of like people actually getting a payout. So the prop firm structure is like made to like help you leverage, but it's like the odds really are against you. Like how many people are actually getting a payout, and how many of them are like consistently profitable with all their evaluation fees? Because trading really is one of the hardest things you can do to chase as a career because of how what I initially thought was random, the randomness of it, right? I first got this funded account on Topstep January 2026, and this was still like I thought I was at the peak of my learning curve. Like I thought this is it. Like there's nothing more for me to learn. And how wrong was I? Because from January 2026, I've learned 1,000 times more of supply and demand. And if you guys have been with me long enough, you guys, I don't know. Well, to be fair, I barely have any videos, but I've mentioned that supply and demand is like the holy grail when it comes to reading the market. And I thought I like knew it all. Like there's nothing else for me to learn. Like this is it. As long as I keep on sticking to my rules. But then I like had this phase where I was fucking break even. Cause look, I've had this account for like what 4 months now, 5 months, and damn, we're already halfway through the year. I had my New Year's resolution set January 1st, right? And look at these months, just fucking break even, right? And don't get me wrong, I have 5 XFA accounts right now. I have 1 in reserve, and that's kind of why I like this one. When I started getting into the slums, I just fucking upped the risk. But yeah, my point is that I've been like break even for such a longest time, and I had like that sudden surge of motivation to like, dude, I'm literally right there. Like I've seen it play out so many times. What is the one thing that I'm missing, right? And I realized that part of it was that I just need to go back to the basics, back to the foundations, like really learn the supply and demand theory, right? And as I was like learning more and more about it, that's when I started to realize that, dude, I knew nothing. Like, look, me now versus me, January 2026, I guarantee you, like, a lot of these mistakes that I made on these days, I easily could have, like, avoided or at least have turned it into a better day, right? And it really is surprising because it's like, I still have those big goals of hitting a 10K payout, but, with how much long I've been break even for, I've decided to move the goalpost from 10K to 5K. And this sounds like crazy, right? But I honestly feel like moving that goalpost is gonna be what I need to like start the momentum. Because think about it. After I pull out 5K from Topstep and request 1K from each account, by hitting 2K on all of these, right? Like I'm in profit all these. I'm really fucking close to hitting my goal, right? But the thing is, it's like when I hit that 5K goal post, I'm no longer going to be using my own money to invest into like investing into like snowballing this profit. You know what I'm saying? Like the whole prop firm strategy is that once you get paid out, you reuse that money, pass more accounts, and then do the same shit, right? Get another payout. And yes, payout is fucking hard as fuck, but you need to like not waste time on it. And the only reason why I wasn't wasting time on it, or the reason why I was wasting time on it, is because I realized I had a lot more learning to do. I thought I was done learning. And that's where my biggest downfall was. I thought I was done learning how to trade. And I'm just gonna pull up the charts just so you guys have something to look at. But yeah, but the thing is, if I had more to learn, then I wouldn't have been or if I didn't have more to learn, then I wouldn't have been break even and plateaued for so long, because it gets to a point where it's like I was taking losses because they were deserved. You know what I'm saying? Like there was something that I didn't see, that I didn't take the time to prepare for or like plan for, and that was one of the main reasons why I wasn't able to like find the success I was looking for, right? And um yeah, so I had a period where I was just learning, went back to the foundations, learned everything I could about it, and yeah, obviously I started to do better. But after you hit that, after you do hit that like true profitability point, then now my phase is I need that 5K so I can reinvest that money, prove to myself that maybe I'm not just a break-even trader. I'm not a unprofitable trader. You know what I'm saying? I already know that I'm not unprofitable. I'm at the bare minimum break even, right? So with that, it's a whole mindset shift. It's a whole de-risk shift, because now I'm not using my own money no more. And now I can up the risk and effectively actually build momentum, right? I guess before Topstep moves me live, whenever the fuck that happens. But I'll worry about that shit when it happens. But yeah, I'm going to be able to use all that money to just snowball it. And it's crazy to me because I would have, I had an idea. I had belief in myself that it would happen. I just didn't think that it would happen this year. Like, I genuinely think this year is the year that would happen. And when summer approaches, it's probably going to slow down a lot. But since we're in the middle of a war and shit with Iran, it probably is going to stay volatile for a bit longer. And that's the time for me to cash out, right? But yeah, once I get that boost of confidence and that money, that's gonna be when I start like putting on more sides, because you really do gotta treat prop firms like a business. You get 2K drawdown, you really should be using all that 2K drawdown and then just getting as much payouts as you can until then, right? But to me, it's like I'm scared to like lose this payout. I'd rather get this payout now instead of having to reset all over again, right? So yeah, the moment I get this payout, the moment I use all this drawdown, like it's done. Like I don't know when I'm be sticking with the prop firm model, because prop firms are dying, I believe, because they're just making it so you can't game it as much. So after a certain point, you are gonna have to be a real profitable trader, unless you've like made your grift and started selling courses and shit. But yeah, the plan is to either put this on funded or reinvest it back into a prop firm, except use it like a business where it's like I put high risk on a trade that I'm confident that would work, and that's it. That's that. But yeah, hopefully soon the next update, I'm gonna start posting a lot more videos, because yeah, I just want to share my progress where it's like I was in the fucking trenches. Like, look at this shit. First month plus 784. Second month, fucking whole month was just losing pretty much. Holy shit. But the size stayed small because I wanted to keep these accounts as long as I can, still get the practice and have like a feeling of risk. But yeah, next month only up 100. It's like pretty much fucking break even. Next month, break even. And it's like, yeah, it gets really fucking stressful. But now it's like, once I get this 1K payout, that's gonna be the next YouTube video. Like I'm gonna start documenting my journey out the trenches now. And I haven't really been like sharing the strategy much, mainly because it is something where it's like it takes a lot of time to like get the hang of, and I'm not sure I'm suited to teach it. But I mean, once I get that payout and once I start sharing my trades, then maybe. But yeah, I mean, look at this fucking plateau. Huge climb up, huge climb down, and then climb back up again. Like, been a fucking journey, bro. And don't even get me on these accounts. These accounts are like truly fucking break even every fucking month. And it's like, yeah, even though I have 5K or 5 XFAs, it still gets rough, man. Like, it really does get demoralizing. But I honestly think like this year is my fucking year. So I'm gonna start sharing more YouTube videos, sharing my trade ideas. Yeah, I just want to like get ready to eventually like make trading my full-time job. But obviously I can't rely on trading as my job, because there's gonna be times where there's no money to be made. So I'd rather just, you know, uh, make my money like being an affiliate or, you know, having a community. And yeah, I know that has a bad rap nowadays, but I genuinely think that I'm going to be able to provide people the information that made me the 0.2% of traders.